Six Flags Over Texas in Grand Prairie, Texas is by far an elite Six Flags theme park. This is the first ever Six Flags theme park, and after 60 years, it has held up really well with its 13 roller coasters still in operation. Out of all of these 13 roller coasters, you may be thinking how I rank them all. Well, you're going to find out right now as me and a special guest take a trip and rank all the 13 roller coasters at Six Flags Over Texas from worst to best. Number 13 is Wiley Coyote Grand Canyon Coaster. Now, since this ride was short, I don't really have a lot to say about this, but I have a few things. So all I just need to say is really smooth ride and great theming.
Number 12 is Mini Mine Train. This is a decent kiddie coaster. It's a bit larger than the Canyon Blaster, but it's not as large as some of the other family coasters in the park.
Overall, this is just a fun family coaster.
Number 11 is La Vibora. This is an old bobsled coaster. It's pretty fun. You do get thrown around a little bit, which could be a good or bad thing, but overall, it is a fun family coaster in the park, and I recommend it. Number 10 is Judge Royce Scream. This old wooden coaster is pretty fun, with some decent airtime and an overall fun ride. However, it is a bit bumpy, has a bit of a rattle, so that can't take away from the ride experience. It's good overall.
Number 9, Runway Mine Train. This is basically the Mini Mine Train's brother, even though it is older, taller, faster, and longer. Since this ride is old, it could get a little bumpy, but the last drop was awesome. I read this with my brother, and I gave this 2 thumbs up. Overall, this roller coaster is fun, long, and available for all ages. Number 8, Joker. As far as SNS free spins are a hit or miss, this one was actually really fun. This ride has spinning seats that flip you upside down and around. Even though this ride is fun, they have a better spinning coaster, which I will get to later. Number 7, Runway Mountain. This roller coaster is absolutely insane. During the ride, you could actually get some decent airtime. Overall, this is just a really fun ride with airtime, and it's cool. Number 6 is Pandemonium. This roller coaster with its spinning seats is super cool. Originally being a Tony Hawk roller coaster, this ride has trains that spin you around every single turn. Overall, this roller coaster is fun with its out-of-control spinning and its cool layout. Starting off with the top 5 is Batman the Ride. This roller coaster is really smooth, and with its forceful inversions, it is also pretty good at airtime. All I'm saying is really smooth, forceful inversions, and good airtime.
Number 4 is Shockwave. Shockwave is a really strong Schwarzkopf looper. The ride has good airtime, strong loops, intense. Overall, it's a ride that holds up very well and is definitely underrated. Number 3 is Titan. This hypercoaster gets too much hate. With really strong helixes, insane intensity, and a pretty strong first drop. This is a very fun hypercoaster, and even with the big horse brake run, is a very good ride. Number 2 is Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, a short but sweet ride with a great backward launch, inverting top hat, a vertical spike. You go through that again. It's a very fun Premier Rides launch coaster. And number 1 is New Texas Giant, an underrated RMC hybrid. The first one with a great first drop, fantastic airtime, fun overbank turns, the tunnels at the end. This is just a fantastic ride overall, very underrated, a great RMC, and definitely my favorite ride at Six Flags Over Texas.
Thank you everybody who was watching this video, and special thanks to Eric from Theme Park Avenue. If it weren't for him, I would never get this video done. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.